You want to take part in early voting? Time's running out. Today is the last day to cast your ballot.
Yeah, this early voting period for the primary runoff is the first time we're seeing changes because of COVID-19 at polling places. And as Candy Rodriguez shows us, it could be a preview of what to expect in November.
Some would think the coronavirus outbreak would deter voters, but Travis County Clerk Dana Debuwa says that's not the case. The county is experiencing record-breaking turnout. More than 66,000 people voted in person and by mail as of Wednesday night. And Debuwa expects at least 20,000 more during early voting.
I think a lot of people are concerned about this country, and I think voters just want to vote.
She now believes we could see up to a 20% voter turnout for this primary runoff election. With people coming out to vote amid the pandemic, we were curious if any poll workers or election judges have had to get a COVID-19 test. Debuwa says no. She says they're taking precautions and being strict.
We have been, I think, lucky, but we've also worked really hard to make sure that these voting locations are not going to be a source of infection.
But for Election Day, not everyone is so sure. Debuwa says 15 Election Day workers have quit, including 2 election judges they will now have to replace.
We had some folks call in and say, I don't think I can do it. And we're sympathetic.
On Election Day, Debuwa expects to see around the same number of people they saw throughout the entirety of early voting, just on that one day. We also asked if she plans to encourage poll workers and election judges to get tested. She says she'll leave that up to the CDC to decide and recommend. Back to you.
Thank you, Candy. Early voting ends tonight at 7 o'clock. The polls open in less than an hour from now, 7 a.m. Remember, in Travis County, grocery stores are not polling locations. That doesn't mean that that's the same thing for other counties. Just make sure you check and know. There are 20 early voting polling locations across Travis County. We have a full list online for you. And Dana Debuwa says if you requested a mail-in ballot and you haven't received it or you got the wrong one, the best thing you can do is just go to a polling location and explain your issue to the workers. Election Day is Tuesday.